Welcome to our video series on creating tests in Ultra courses. This video will just cover kind of the very basics, and then we will get to question types and setting up your settings in other videos. One thing I do want to point out is that if you're coming from original tests, there's some important changes that have been made going from original to Ultra. First off, tests and assignments are actually the same thing. You can set up test questions in an Ultra assignment, and you can make an Ultra test be basically an assignment. We're going to keep using the same kind of distinction that we've been using when we were on original. When we're saying tests, we're talking about anything with those test question type things. And when we say assignments, we're just talking about where a student will submit a document or other such thing. One big improvement that you'll notice is that you can now copy tests just like any other bit of content. There's no more big long procedure like you had to do in original courses. The other thing that a lot of folks have been asking for is the ability to set strict due dates, either just to prohibit students from starting the test like on original, or you can actually have the test automatically submit once the due date is reached. Basically, that's new to Ultra. All right, let's take a look at how tests work. So we're here with our Ultra course, and just like anything else, we start by positioning our mouse where we want it to go, and then clicking the plus sign that appears. I'll just put it up here at the top so I can find it. Then we're going to go to Create. And to make a test, we can do either of these assessment things, either test or assignment. Remember, the only difference between tests and assignments is the icon that you and your students see and the default gradebook category that they're in. So I'm going to click on Test just to keep things clear. And I need to give my test a name. Now we have a bunch of areas that are relevant to this test. The main one is this middle area here where we're going to create questions. We're going to do that in just a minute in separate videos for each question type so that you don't have to watch all of the videos. We also have the test settings over here. We'll cover those in a separate video, and some information on whether students have submitted the items and some question analysis. All right, that brings us to the end of this video. Stay tuned for the ones on the different question types and for how to do the settings.